Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. This is Barbara, and it is an exciting day today already. Now, I am doing the video in the morning, and we've already had a really interesting day. So I threw some little cows on the stacks, and here's why. We had a cow loose in town this morning. I'm literally setting up my pick-a-stack stuff, and this is a window. This is a stained glass, but there's a window above that. And I look out the window, and there's all these people in trucks, and there's a woman running down the street, and I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? And then I look, and there's a cow. And this black cow obviously stands out very well against the white snow. And I'm thinking, a cow walking around town just happens to be in front of my shop, just happens to be when I'm in front of a window. So I gotta read all about cows for you, because we had the spirit of cow, and it's important. And I don't take signs like this lightly. There's a reason. So let's just see what my book says about cows. It says, this is a very nourishing time for you. So be willing to partake of all that is offered to you. You have nothing to worry about, as you're well provided for in spite of any fears or doubts. This is also a time for mending and healing the relationship with your mother, whether she's alive or has passed into the spirit world. You may wish to work with the Hindu goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, as a means of being assured of your abundance. Stand in your truth, and once you've made a decision, don't let others sway you. You may be called upon to make some sort of sacrifice that will benefit the greater good. So I just had to read that, because we did have the spirit of cow very obviously appear to us. Now, for those of you who are not in Minnesota and you're watching this video, what's really interesting is our governor a few years ago, much to the dismay of all of the inhabitants of this state, he said that this is just a state of rocks and cows, and it's not really important. We're just rocks and cows. And so as I stand here in my rock shop looking out the window at a cow on the street, it just made me laugh, because yes, this really is the land of rocks and cows. He said it in a negative way. I'm saying it in an amazing positive way, because we all know that animals and rocks and stones and crystals have a spirit to them. And so yay us that we are surrounded by this beautiful energy from the rocks and the stones and the crystals and the trees and the land and the sky and the animals. We are so blessed to be the land of rocks and cows. That is my intro. If you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question. It could pertain to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world. And then you choose a stack. The stacks are hidden under boxes to encourage you to use your intuition. Today, there's cows loose, and so the cows are on top of the boxes as well. So stack number 1, stack number 2, stack number 3. You can choose 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. I highly encourage everybody to listen to the whole video, because you never know, there might be something in stack number 3 that pertains to you. Plus, I do a blessing at the end. And we're starting off with a little crystal singing bowl. Let me just show that to you. It's really big. This charges up the crystals and the cards and you and me and the cows and our little dragon friend here. All right, so with that interesting intro, let's get started. If you chose stack and cow number 1, moo, All right. You get Snowflake Obsidian. Snowflake Obsidian. It's black obsidian that has these little markings. They're kind of whitish. This one has a really cool one. It looks like a flower. I love it. Obsidian is very protective. It is excellent for helping to remove negativity or low frequency energies. It helps with psychic attacks. If you're going to go do some paranormal type activity, this is a really good stone to have on your person, whether you're wearing it as jewelry or, come on, focus. There we go. Or maybe you just have this in your pocket or somewhere on your body. Snowflake Obsidian can also provide balance during times of change and stress. Balance is so important, especially these days. It can help you see patterns in life. It's a stone of serenity and purity. Serenity. That's the name of my motorcycle. So I guess she needs one of these. It is associated with the root chakra. So it is also very grounding. If you're feeling kind of airy-fairy, like yesterday, I don't know what was going on with the energies. I was so busy I didn't take time to investigate, but the energies felt really airy-fairy to me. I did not have one of these Snowflake Obsidians on me, and I kind of wish I had. This is a good stone to give to your children or to someone that, you know, maybe elderly that you care about, to help them with their balance and keeping them from harm, whether it's emotional or physical. So really good stone to have on you or have in your home. All right. Your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And we are starting off with a bang. This is the Queen of Cups. Look at all this abundance. Not only does she have a golden chalice, but her gloves are gold, her dress is gold, her headpiece is gold. All the chains on her are gold. Gold, gold, gold. Abundance. But the Queen of Cups is also emotional. Like, you know, there's a lot of water here. This is the Queen of Water. And you've got dolphins. You have a pair of dolphins. Actually, I'm sorry. There's three. There's there's a pair of dolphins and there's a whale above her. So dolphins are all about joy, and the whale is the is the symbol of the great library in the sky, or the great library in the water. So this is all about like everything, all your dreams coming true, all like everything you could possibly want. What do you want? You know, because this is the Queen of Abundance. So whatever you were thinking of or what your question was, there's abundance coming. Let's see what the Archangel Power Tarot adds to that. Okay, so this is a really cool match. So this is the Six of Michael out of the Archangel deck. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. And just looking at the picture, you know, there's like dark storms and there's lightning and you can tell it's raining really hard and it's dark back here. But the ship is coming into the light. Like the storm is going to subside. It's kind of like the train going through the tunnel. You're at the end of the tunnel. And what's at the end of the tunnel? All this abundance with the Queen of Cups. I kind of feel like maybe this card's first, this Six of Michael. And then here, like you're coming out of the tunnel, you're coming out of the storm into this divine energy, this divine abundance. My guides just said, coming out of 3D and going into 5D. Here's 5D. 5D is happiness and joy. And like, we've had to go, all of us, it's all of us. We've all had to go through so much, not just in the last 2 years, but, you know, pretty much most of our lives. But it's all been building up to what's coming. And my guides keep saying, good things are coming. Just hang on, have faith and have patience, because this is where we're going to end up. We're going to end up here with all this abundance and beauty and joy. Those dolphins represent joy. But we just got to have faith that good things are coming and that we deserve them. Have faith that the storm's going to subside. Stop watching the mainstream news because they are so full of crap. It's just a narrative. It's like watching a play. Excuse me. Like watching a really bad play. And you don't want to get up and leave because, you know, people are going to see you get up and leave. So you're like, okay, fine. I'm just going to sit here and, you know, one of those plays. The actors are bad. The script is bad. And you're just like, there's not enough popcorn in the world for this bad play. Okay. But just sit tight. The end is coming near and so many good things are coming for you. And that's what she's telling us. The Queen of Cups is saying, yeah, just hang on because you are not going to see this coming. It's going to be so amazing and fabulous. Okay. Let's see what the secret language of animals has for us. And we have the card Gaia. And we know who Gaia is. That's our Mama Earth. It says harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness. So we've got abundance here and we've got an affirmation here. Now let's just see what the book says about Gaia. That is card number 46. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So that reduces down to a 1, which is all about new beginnings. As a great mother cares for her children, Gaia brings with her immeasurable love, support, and celebration for your journey. She honors you for all that you are now becoming, for the dreams that you are saying yes to and calling into being. She honors you for the unique and vital role you came here to play in the great creation story. Her clear and simple message to you is yes. There is never a time when the energy of Gaia is absent from your life or when her messages, lessons, and gifts are not present and available. There are only times when you choose to look past the signs, ignore the messages, or temporarily remove yourself from your connection to the flow. And I just have to tie the cow into all this. Going with the flow. I stood here now. I'm right on the corner of 6th and Main Street. And so I had this perfect view because I have windows literally in the corner. And I watched all these people stop what they were doing and put their vehicle in a place so the cow couldn't, go down Main Street. And these are people that don't necessarily know the owner of the cow. But all these people all of a sudden just did what they needed to do. It was like this dance. And it was so amazing and beautiful. And it lasted, I don't know, they were maybe here 2 minutes. But it was just it was like a dance. And I wish everybody could have seen it because it was so amazing and beautiful. And nobody hit that cow. Nobody screeched on their, stomped on their brakes. It was just like everything was meant to be. And it was so beautiful and amazing. And that is going with the flow. That is being present in the moment. Like you just know what you're supposed to do and you do it. You don't ignore it. So that's all Gaia is asking of you is to be in that flow. If you feel like turning right, but you should, in your head, you're like, I got to go straight. No, turn right. There's a reason that your guides and that your ancestors, they want you to turn right. Maybe it's to help save a cow. You just don't know. Or maybe there's a child walking across the street. Or maybe that backpack of cash that you've been looking for is on that street. I don't know. Whatever the reason is, if you go with the flow and you do what your guides tell you, now these are your guides and ancestors from the light, great things can happen. great things can happen. I'm just going to put that little cow right back there. Here, you can look at that rock because we're the land of cows and rocks. All right, I'm just going to have a little sip of water here. Okay, so that was stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, you get the mama cow. Dun, dun, dun. Your stone is tree agate. Tree agate. Tree agate is very stabilizing. It can help you feel safe and secure, even in the most challenging situations. It is said to endow you with the strength to face unpleasant circumstances with poise and self-control. So if you have to go to court, if you are on a job interview, if you have to do something that, you're not really that confident about, or, you don't have that self-assurance, you're nervous, this is a really good stone to have on you. It can help you extract positives from a negative situation. So, if you have to deal with your ex and you don't get along very well, this is a good stone to have on you. They don't need to know that. Tree agate is believed to provide a powerful connection to the nurturing energy of nature as well. I mean, it only makes sense. It's tree agate. This is a really good stone to add to the pots of your trees and plants because it can help improve their health. And if you're improving the health of your indoor plants, they're improving your health. So everybody wins. So you might want to also, if you have like an outdoor garden, just grab a few of these and put in your outdoor garden. And if you're worried about it, you can put it in a little bag and put a marker on it, bury it in the ground by your plants. Put a marker and you can always pull it up at the end of harvest, right? So tree agate. I'm going to give that to that little cow right there. There we go. And your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. Oh, how cool is this? There's a tree on the card. This is the 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins, also known as the 7 of Pentacles or the 7 of Earth. Very earthy card. Now, this is the card of a bountiful harvest, but not yet. Okay, it's coming. See, look at the tree is full of ripening fruit. And she's sitting there with her baskets waiting. So this is all about just have patience, have faith. The fruit is ripening, but we're not quite there yet. But be prepared. So whatever that means to you, be prepared. If you're wondering about abundance, be prepared. Get your baskets ready. If you are, you haven't been working, but now all of a sudden you're getting a job, you need to prepare yourself. Maybe you need, somebody to watch your kids, or you need to rearrange your schedule, or you need to find a ride, or whatever that is. But this is all about prepare for whatever it is you ask for, because it's on its way. You just have to be patient, have faith, and start getting ready because it's coming. So we're going to add to that a card from the Archangel Power Tarot, and we get the 4 of Michael. The 4 of Michael. Now, this person is taking a little nap next to a stream, and interestingly, she's surrounded by trees. Now, what's really cool about this is there's not trees on every card in these decks. So I'm noticing that we have a tree theme for this stack number 2. So maybe to you, this means something other than, okay, we got to go out and we got to spend time with the trees. We got to talk with the trees. And what's really interesting is, on Facebook, how it brings up memories from the past. Well, 2 years ago, the memory was that came up for me was me doing healing and receiving healing from this giant tree in Sedona, Arizona. So I just had to marvel at that because I remember that day I was just crying my eyes out, doing a lot of releasing. And this tree gave me such healing energy. And so now we have the 7 of coins here with a tree ready to bear fruit. We have this woman napping in this forest setting with trees. She's, you know how I said that this was all about preparing? Well, sometimes to prepare, we just need to get that rest so that when whatever it is comes to us, the abundance comes to us, we're not just ready in a physical way, but we're ready because we're rested. And that means physically and emotionally. We need to be emotionally ready. We need to be emotionally rested. We need to be meditating. You know, some people, when they saw the cow this morning going down the street, they just saw a cow. Me, I'm like, I got to go grab my book. I can't remember what the spirit of cow is all about. What's the spirit of cow? It's a sign. I mean, how much more obvious can you get that we needed a sign, not just a sign of people working together, but a sign of the cow. So there's signs all around us. There's prosperity and abundance coming in for you, but you have to be patient and wait. And you need to not just be preparing, but you need to be maybe taking naps, maybe recharging your batteries so that you have this full charge so you can do whatever it is you need to do, whether it's that new job, new relationship, new whatever. But there's something big coming in, and you just have to be patient for it, but prepare, because here it comes. It is coming. And trees are a part of it. All right, so the secret language of animals oracle. Ugh. Okay, I'm not really a spider person. This is a really big spider. This is called the golden orb spider. It says messenger, balance, awareness, and design. It's card number 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. I mean, you know, if I took the legs out of the equation, the body's really cool. It's got all those markings. I'm just not a spider person. I tell the spiders, if you come into my building, yeah, you're done. I don't know any other way to say it, because no, just no. All right. Let's see what the book says about the spider. Whoops, I got to turn the page. Dreamweaver, balance keeper. Okay, so there's that word balance again. We keep getting balance in today's reading. Co-creator, connector of life. When Spider visits your path, she brings valuable guidance to help you consciously design the life you truly came here to live. As Spider crafts her web to draw to her all that she needs, she comes with the reminder that you are the weaver of your own life story, more powerful and creative than you may realize. Now is the time to clear your mind and ask yourself quite simply, what do I really want to create? I know what I want to create, and that's a house that doesn't have any spiders in it. But that's just me. Start from the center of your being and imagine drawing together all the aspects of the life you truly wish to live. Consider the different elements of home, nourishment, creative work, family, love, friendship, prosperity, as well as your special contribution to humanity and the earth. Choose consciously and creatively. Stretch yourself to see beyond the webs you may have woven yesterday into a great colorful vision, knowing that as you dare to dream, this vision begins to materialize. Okay, so that's all about drawing to us what we need to have that perfect life that we want. And what's interesting is, I mean, this is a really beautiful combination with the fruits of our labors coming in. We just have to be patient. We need to recharge our batteries, maybe out in nature. We need to work with trees. And then the spider's telling us to draw things to us and to imagine those things coming to us. So that is absolutely beautiful. And then don't forget the tree agate. We got the tree agate. Now, also, I just have to point out, this is a mama cow. And the mama's very nurturing. So as we draw things to ourselves, we have to remember that we have to nurture ourselves and others, because we're not just here for ourselves. So, all right, that was stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3, I think all of these are cows, actually. I don't know. Yeah, they're all cows. Yes, I literally flipped the plastic cow upside down to see if it was a cow and not a bull. Most of the plastic cows you buy are cows. They're not bulls. Okay, so if you chose stack number 3, come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Your stone is Shiva Lingam. Speaking of bulls, okay, it's really having a hard time focusing. There we go. Shiva Lingam intensify the vibration within your energy system, and they can enhance your overall health and well-being. They are a powerful aid in balancing the lower 3 chakras. Again, there's that word balance. We've had balance in all 3 stacks, so that's apparently our theme today is balance. If you center the stone at your heart chakra, its vibration connects you to the divine mind. This supports all aspects of your personal divinity and helps you overcome the need to judge others and encourages forgiveness. It helps to unite separated people, as it has an energy that encourages a feeling of togetherness and community. So I am right now at this moment, I am sending the energy from a Shiva Lingam out to everyone on this planet. All the animals, all the trees and plants, and all the humans, and all the beings in human suits that are disguised as humans. So may the energy of this Shiva Lingam and all the other Shiva Lingams in my shop, because I have some big ones that are like 7 pounds too. They do come in different sizes. I am sending all that energy out all around the world for unity and togetherness, because we are one. We are one. So that is your stone. All right. Your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And party time. We get the 3 of Cups. Interesting that there's some Mardi Gras stuff going on in here, because Mardi Gras is right around the corner. But this is party time. Okay? 3 of Cups, 3 of Water. This is 3 of Emotions. This is a celebration. So whatever your idea, issue, or question was, the answer is have fun while you're doing it. Do it, but have fun. If it was about work, but have fun with it. Oh my gosh. If I couldn't have fun at work, it would feel like jail to me. I used to work in the corporate world, and I was the one that always got in trouble. Constantly. I was always getting called into my boss's office or the VP's office. I like, one of my stories is, the grocery stores used to have these great big displays for like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And a few years back, they had a big Star Wars display, and they had this life-size cardboard Chewbacca from Star Wars. And I went to the store manager and I said, "What do you do with those when you're done?" And he goes, "We just toss them in the dumpster." And I said, "Oh my gosh, can I please have Chewbacca?" And he goes, "Yeah, no problem." So he called me when they were putting them away. And I went and got this 8-foot cardboard Chewbacca, and I put it to the entrance of my office. Let's just say in corporate America that is frowned upon. And that was a sad day because Chewbacca had to go bye-bye. I had so much fun, and I made my coworkers smile. And that's what I'm all about. We got to have fun, people, even in corporate America. It seems like when you go in corporate America, you have to have a stick up your butt. Well, I didn't work so well with that concept. And that's why I always got in trouble. But you know what? If I can make my coworkers smile, even my boss, okay, I never could make my boss smile. But my boss's boss is like, oh man, not you again. And he'd smile. So, I at least made him smile. And Chewbacca did not end up in the dumpster. He went to a coworker who immediately put it out in their car. All right. So we're going to add to that. I don't know why that story came up. A card from the Archangel Power Tarot. And we get this little stud muffin here. The King of Raphael. The King of Raphael. Now, this is the King of Water, or the King of Cups. What's interesting is in stack number 1 over here, we had the Queen of Cups. Now, I talked about how we have balance going on here, right? So we have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups here, sort of like creating that balance between all the stacks, but also like being very protective. There's a word they're trying to give me and I'm not getting it, but it's like they're protecting the stacks. And so this is the King of Water, or the King of Cups. And as you can tell, he's also got the 2 dolphins. The Queen of Cups had the 2 dolphins as well. Raphael is the healer. He is the Archangel of healing. He has a really interesting sense of humor whenever I work with him. If I ask him for healing, he's like, oh, just heal yourself. Okay, whatever. So what he's telling us is, and it's so funny because I don't like reading down here, but it says exactly what I was going to say, that this is all about trust. We've got the king on our side, so it's okay for us to trust. We've got Archangel Raphael on our side, so it's okay to trust. This is a very good card for just feeling safe, feeling healthy, feeling healed, and we're going to celebrate the heck out of that. Now, I was talking to somebody the other day, and he's got some abundance coming in, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be eating steak and drinking champagne every day, and I'm gonna buy myself a fast car." And I'm looking at this guy who's overweight, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's not what you should be doing. You don't get it. If you eat steak every day, you're gonna die, because you need to get some exercise along with that steak. We need to be healthy. We can party, okay? Life is a party, but we also still have to be smart about it. Yeah, you can eat steak every day. I'm not saying you can't. The cow that just walked down the street said, absolutely, you can eat steak every day. But you also need to take care of your body. So whatever kind of foods appeal to you, make sure that you're getting healthy ones too. So celebrate, but do it in a mindful way. Celebrate with a mindful way. But it's safe. It's totally safe for you to do whatever it is you want to do and you choose to do. Okay? Because you are guided, guarded, and protected. You got the King of Water with you. You've got these dolphins that are all about joy. And it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. But this card is saying, you know what? It's time to celebrate. So have fun, but do it in moderation. Don't be stupid. Okay, so we're going to add to that an oracle card from the secret language of animals. And we get the orange-bellied parrot. This is radiance, expression, communication, and acceleration. Now, that's a beautiful parrot. It's card number 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. So that's all about completion. It's interesting because right outside the window now we have people from the city fixing our street light, which seems to keep going out. But I'm not saying it's us. I would never say it's us. It just seems like they fix that light a lot. I'm not saying that we affect the electrical stuff in our neighborhood, but I know there's certain people that come in here that do. All right, that is not the parrot. There we go. There's the parrot. When Parrot flies into your world, He brings a burst of fresh energy and the gift of acceleration to your path. Okay, so interestingly, they're working on electricity right outside the window here. And now here's the gift of acceleration. And immediately I thought of a lightning bolt. Just as Parrot flies through the trees in stack number 2, at great speed, angling his body to maintain acceleration while narrowly missing branches, he calls you now to trust the energy rising within and be ready to leap forward with dynamic and radiant expression. I want to just point out too that it says trust the energy rising, and the card with the King of Raphael, the King of Water, was talking about trust, that it's okay to trust now. Some planning may be needed, but don't get hung up on the details. Movement creates energy and new possibility. The path will reveal itself as you take steps, and it's often easier to see what needs to be navigated once you are in motion. That is so true. Like a rainbow in motion, your light will learn to bend. There's that going with the flow thing again. As part of opening the channels for your full expression, Orange-bellied Parrot calls you to communicate openly, honestly, and clearly with others. And be playful, be expressive. Let humor open spaces for new levels of connection. Take time to elevate your mastery of the art of listening, not just to others, but to yourself as well. If you're not sure whether you understand what another has said, repeat their words back to them, or just ask. Validate their expression and allow them to know that they have been heard, and ask for the same in return. We all want to be respected. We all want to feel like we're heard. We all want to feel like we're heard. Get it? Okay, that was bad. I'm so sorry. We are part of the great herd. Oh my goodness. So that was stack number 3, and I love it. I put the cows back in place, so hopefully that other cow got where it needed to be. I don't know if it was a cow or a steer, but hopefully it's where it's supposed to be, and it didn't have to be disposed of in a negative way. All right, let's have a little crystal singing bowl. By the way, this resonates with the high heart. The high heart, not just the heart, but the high heart. And I just love that sound. So, that is today's Pick a Stack. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. Every time I think I should stop, somebody says, no, don't stop. I love what you do. I look forward to it. So, if you keep giving me those affirmations, I'll keep doing this, because I keep thinking that I should just do something else. All right. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, you guys, because you are worthy and you do deserve them all. Thank you for watching or listening, and have a beautiful day.